Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers are white hot as they stare down consecutive win number 20. They'll go for it right after this. Zach Davies gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink, has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all 4 of his pitches, not overpowering. You know, if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 0 for 7. And there's a base hit on the line.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in, Justin Turner, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, it's hit to third. 5-3, apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning. Stepping in, Max Muncy, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Miller Park. It's now. So striding in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Peterson. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on a chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today, they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll. Here's Jock Peterson now. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
The left fielder, number 31.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Austin Barnes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal, who started out here for Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow.
Grandal.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Settling in now, Jesus Aguilar. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's really struggled 0 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side.
Welcome back to Miller Park, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Brewers this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The center fielder, number 3.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. 0-1 the count. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One. Digging in now, Orlando Arcia. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First offering on its way.
Arcia.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. From the stretch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit out towards second. The second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. So coming to the plate, Zach Davies. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the... Riding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Max Muncy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches to strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Muncy leads off first with 1 away. Left center, base hit. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is, fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Now at the plate, Daniel Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now batting, the second
Into the
baseman,
box, Ben
Ben
Gamble.
Gamble.
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. Softly hit out towards short. And one gone.
Now batting,
Stepping
right
into the
fielder,
box, Christian Yelich. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Peterson looks up onto the grill deck and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, and that is 27 for him on the year, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
In now, Brian Braun.
Braun.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Bellinger's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So
first
striding
baseman,
forward now,
Jesus.
Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
For the Dodgers.
Thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Now here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Kane is after it. He's there and records the first out.
The batter.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dodgers leave one. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And Ken, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame. But
hit pretty well out to deep left field. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
First offering on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Bellinger looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Number 18 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit on the ground to short. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lorenzo Cain is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Ben Gamel. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He's batting cleanup in this one, but we'll get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Popped straight up. Number 18 is there. One out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Alex Claudio will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Hit hard to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Brewers are challenging the previous play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. The 0-2 once more. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Julio Urias enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
In is Christian Yelich. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Line towards center field. Taylor is there, 2 gone. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line drive to left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So digging in now, Austin Barnes. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman Daniel
in there for strike 1, 0-1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Hit to short. And that's the 2nd out. David Freese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, David.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Freese, a native Texan. He was a 9th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Rich Hill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 44, Rich.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Orlando Arcia with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
His career batting line against Hill. He's gone 2 for 6. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move
now
here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Scott Alexander.
Travis Shaw will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Travis Shaw.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to Brandon Woodruff has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Woodruff.
Hard hit ball to second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Third baseman, Justin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Woodruff is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking at his career totals, Bellinger is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. 1 left for LA. They're down 7-1. Stepping up now, Ben Gamel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman, Ben Gamel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
First pitch on its way. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather's
high and deep to right center. Bellinger facing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Braun. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going.
And he will get there to make the running play, and stepping up to the plate, Max Muncy starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, one away. Striding in, Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
Dodgers are down to their final out now. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the catch here for the final out. And the Brewers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Zach Davies with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base.
It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Ready now,
Leading
Corey
off tonight
Seager,
for the
and we are
Dodgers,
set for baseball here this evening.
Corey Seager.
Second of 4 on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams all year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Another 0-2 home. Popped him up. Aguilar has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Seager from the outfield grass. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. In is Christian Yelich, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He pulls this one into right. Hernandez is there, and they go down in a hurry here. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pulled toward right center field. Kane will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
No score here as we play inning number 2. This one is launched. Look at this. And it's gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Kike Hernandez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hernandez is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Batting 6th, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
That ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
The left fielder, Ryan.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Scooped up. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And this one is gone. A home run. Orlando Arcia with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
Standing in now, Brandon Woodruff. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Lifted in the air out to center field. Taylor is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. At the plate, Daniel Castro. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Hard hit at third. Shaw has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter,
Here's
5.
Corey Seager as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. With runners in scoring position this season, Seager is exactly a .500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Runner at second here with one man out. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. In the air out to right. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had it.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here comes the first pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! to right center field, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide. And Bernie Brewer's fan, he's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Dan, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Julio Urias is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Ryan Braun. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
The pitcher, number 53.
Into the box now, Brandon Woodruff. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he'll step on the bag himself. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now back, the first base.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Peterson is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for L.A. They trail big. It's 9-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Taylor is there, and he has it for the out. Now batting, Travis Shaw. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So a nice bounce back inning there after the 7 spot last time around. We played 4 full. The Brewers lead this one 9-1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Barnes ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Urias. first at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Number 5.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 the count. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Third baseman.
Standing in, Justin Turner. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Aguilar camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on.
The first baseman.
Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
If you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. Line towards center field. Taylor is right there, 1 down. In now, Orlando Arcia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 10 and the Dodgers 3. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Jeremy Jeffress takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike, and he throws it away.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Cody Bellinger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 35, Cody.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Dodgers. Rich Hill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Matt Carpenter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line, that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Stepping into the box, Travis Shaw, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that. at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Jesus Aguilar will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch. Here's Corey Seager, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here comes another 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. 1 gone now in the LA 7th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Carpenter now at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Justin Turner, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Max Muncy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Taylor at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Orlando Arcia will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Next for Milwaukee, Jeremy Jeffress. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 7, Eric Thames.
And right into the shift. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
In now, Matt Carpenter. as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Joe Kelly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He pulls this one into right. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away. Gio Gonzalez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Aguilar moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And play Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike 1. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher.
So stepping in, Austin Barnes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Yelich is after it, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fouled away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 delivery. Liner toward right center. Taylor will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
Third baseman.
Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. Line towards center field. Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. high fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Taylor. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in next is Daniel Castro, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fouled off. 1-2. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery, and a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Takes this the other way to right. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Corey Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. Freeze, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's a high pop-up. Shaw over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Dodgers are down to their final out now, and in to hit next it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. No balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Popped him up. He brings it in, and the Brewers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Brewers scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Brandon Woodruff with his 4th win this season. Walker Buehler allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.